In today's video, I will teach you how to use the Magic Wand tool or Fuzzy Select tool in GIMP. Let's get started. In the world of Photoshop, the Magic Wand tool is a very useful and powerful tool that helps you make a complex composition. In GIMP, we have a similar tool that is very customizable and very beginner-friendly. Go to the toolbar, select the Fuzzy Select tool, or simply use the shortcut key U to quickly switch to Fuzzy Select tool. Fuzzy Select tool automatically selects all the pixels within a specific color range of the first color that you click on. So this tool works best on a plain background, but this tool is still very useful in more complex backgrounds. Once you've switched to Fuzzy Select tool, a new set of adjustable parameters will appear under the tool options. Here, you have different selection modes with different purposes. The first select mode can only be used once, which means that once you've selected one area, you cannot add any more selection to it. The second select mode, which you can easily switch to by simply holding down the Shift key on your keyboard, allows you to make multiple selections throughout your image or canvas. The third select mode, which you can easily switch to by holding down the Control key on your keyboard, allows you to deselect any selected areas. And the last select mode, which you can switch to by simply holding down both Shift and Control key at the same time, allows you to select within the already selected area. Moving on to different parameters that you can enable, you have the option to enable anti-aliasing, which smooths down the edges of your selection, meaning the edges won't be as sharp once you've isolated your selection or deleted. Feather edges is another way to smooth down the edges of your selection. Feather edges works by reducing the opacity of your edge within the set radius. Setting the radius value up means that the edges would be more feathered, and setting the radius value down would make the feathered edges more subtle. The Select Transparent Area option allows the completely transparent area to still be selected. When making a new selection, Sample Merge specifies whether GIMP will evaluate all pixel layers in your document or just the current active layer. Meanwhile, Diagonal Neighbors is an option that specifies where GIMP will search for matched pixels when making a color-based contiguous selection. It's especially beneficial when working on 8-bit or pixel art projects that cannot employ anti-aliasing by default. The threshold level is the most essential component in determining how your selection will be generated. When the threshold is set to 0, GIMP will only choose pixels that have the same color as the initial pixel that you clicked on. Increasing the threshold option expands the color variation that are acceptable for that selection. If you set the threshold to 255, you will choose every pixel in your image. If you want to get fancy, use the Select by drop-down menu to specify a specific color channel or color mode. Most of the time, these options are irrelevant, and you may leave it at Composite. Now you know how to use the Fuzzy Select tool in GIMP. If you find this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to see more tutorials, turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever we upload new videos.